Good morning. This is Sober Readings for Sunday, July 20th. From Daily Reflections, Shortcomings Removed. But now the words, "Of myself I am nothing, the Father doeth the works," began to carry bright promise and meaning. That's a line from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 75. When I put the seventh step into action, I must remember that there are no blanks to fill in. It doesn't say, humbly asked him to, fill in the blank, remove our shortcomings. For years, I filled in the imaginary blank with, help me, give me the courage to, and give me the strength, etc. The step says simply that God will remove my shortcomings. The only footwork I must do is humbly ask, which for me means asking with the knowledge that of myself I am nothing. The Father within doeth the works. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, the AA Thought for the Day. We must be loyal to the group and to each member of it. We must never accuse a member behind his back or even to his face. It's up to him to tell us himself if anything's wrong. More than that, we must try not to think bad things about any members, because if we do, we're consciously or unconsciously hurting that person. We must be loyal to each other if AA is going to be successful. While we're in this lifeboat, trying to save ourselves and each other from alcoholism, we must be truly and sincerely helpful to each other. So ask yourself, am I a loyal member of my group? The meditation for the day. Carry out God's guidance as best you can. Leave the results to Him. Do this obediently and faithfully with no question that if the working out of the guidance is left in God's hands, the results will be all right. Believe that the guidance God gives you has already been worked out by God to produce the required results according to your case and in your circumstances. So follow God's guidance according to your conscience. God has knowledge of your individual life and character, your capabilities, and your weaknesses. The prayer for the day. I pray that I may live according to the dictates of my conscience. I pray that I may leave the results to God. And finally, today's reading from As Bill Sees It. We are on page 25, and it's titled, We Cannot Stand Still. In the first days of AA, I wasn't much bothered about the areas of life in which I was standing still. There was always the alibi, after all, I said to myself, I'm far too busy with much more important matters. That was my near-perfect prescription for comfort and complacency. That's from an article in the Grapevine dated June of 1961. And finally, how many of us would presume to declare, well, I'm sober and I'm happy. What more can I want or do? I'm fine the way I am. We know that the price of such self-satisfaction is an inevitable backslide punctuated at some point by a very rude awakening. We have to grow or else deteriorate. For us, the status quo can only be for today, never for tomorrow. Change we must. We cannot stand still. And that is also from an article in the Grapevine, this one dated February of 1961. That's it for today's reading. Thanks for listening to Sober Readings. Remember, just for today, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, best day ever.